Hello everyone, welcome to Kakao's Hideout. I am Kakao Kunami. I'm going to do a video reading. This time it's going to be for Cancer and your 2020 with the rest of the Zodiac. So again, this is a general reading, a collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate, please do not take the message. Okay, so I'm going to use the Sasha Fenton deck, and if I need any clarifications, I'm going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, let's start. Cancer. Your 2020 with just a moment. Let me put some timestamps here. So Cancer versus. So just a moment. Cancer. Virgo. So your 2020 with 2020 with Aries. So possible situation is Hanged Man reversed. So finally, there is something that you can do either with Aries, against Aries, or yeah, against Aries or with Aries. Now, to clarify this, let's see, is the this card has come up. Ace of Pentacles. So maybe a business venture or something that has been offered to you by Aries, or something that has been offered to you and Aries. So take it however it resonates. Now let's see what you need to do about this. So the Hermit reversed. So maybe there is something that you've lost with Aries or from Aries, and or you lost to Aries, and you have been concentrating so much on the loss, the sadness, the dismay, perhaps. But the Hermit reversed is also suggesting that if you're going to take a look at the people around you, there are lots of people who loves you, who cares for you, are actually just waiting for you to seek help, just waiting for you to ask for their assistance. So as an advice, you have to let go of the sadness, the loss. You have to change your focus from the loss to something that is now available to your for your disposal. So in this case, you have to start talking to people. Maybe there something happened. Maybe a loved one died. Maybe a business went down, or there's just loss generally. And you've been wallowing in self pity because you've lost it. But the Hermit reverse is suggesting you just have to go back to the people who loves you and seek help from them. Either um, you need to seek help from Aries, maybe Aries is a loved one, or this can be you and Aries finally um, acknowledging the loss and the lesson that it brought you, and maybe you and Aries should start, you know, refocusing your attention to what is now available after the loss. So if you're going to do just that, possible outcome, the moon. So the secrets, the doubts, the fears, the suspicion is going to be tackled. Maybe both of you are going to discuss it and clarified by five of cups. So this is sadness as well. So whatever that you've been ignoring, just take a look at this. There's two cups behind this person. Whatever it is that you've been ignoring because you're very sad of the cups that you've lost or the cups that has been spilled, then both of you are going to maybe try to evaluate your feelings towards that loss, towards that sadness. But seeing that both of you are still going to try to hide what you really feel regarding that situation and how you really feel about the possible things that you need to do. But the fact that these two are showing up, then maybe both of you are not going to do anything yet, but you're considering it. So there. That's for you, Cancer and Aries. Now let's start with you and your 2020 with Taurus. Let's just shuffle this for a moment. Now, for your 2020 with the Taurus, what is the situation for your 2020 with the Taurus? Two cards ripped up. This is walking away from someone who's not there when you need them. So this may be Taurus, or this can be you, or this can be someone outside the partnership. There are three scenarios here. So there is someone that seems to be present only when everything's smooth sailing. But whenever there's tension, whenever there's problem, you can find them. You can seek help from them because they're the very first person um, leaving the situation whenever there's something negative going on. So again, this can be you. The Knight of Cups can be you because it's a Cups suit. So Cups is Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But the Knight of Cups is also someone who's very indulgent, someone who loves his cups, someone who loves gifts and anything materialistic. So this can also be the Taurus person. But the third scenario, this may be someone that you and Taurus are leaving behind because they're not giving you anything in return. It is sad. This is walking away. It is sad, but this is not delivering anything within the group, maybe. So again, first scenario, this can be you being left by Taurus for not giving enough um, within the partnership, or this can be you leaving Taurus. This can be Taurus leaving. Scenario two, Knight of Cups reversed can be Taurus who being too indulgent, not too helpful, and you're leaving them behind. Or third scenario, this can be someone within the group between you and Taurus and this third person. Maybe you and Taurus is leaving this person behind because he or she is not being very helpful within the group. So take it away where it resonates. Now, what do you need to do about this? Okay, two cards came up. Knight of Pentacles and the Star. So there is hope, and there is someone seeing. Just a moment. For some reason, I'm seeing that this is not you. This is not Taurus, but this is someone arriving, maybe within Aquarius season, because Star is Aquarius card. So maybe within Aquarius season, someone is coming into the picture. Someone new is going to be accepted within the group or within the partnership that is going to deliver what you deserve. So Cancer, this may be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who is very slow in decision making, but they are very precise. This person will always come up with something better, something practical, and they're very committed to the project, to the goal, whatever that might be. Or this can also be an advice for you to have faith that someone like this will come along. So it's either this person has already arrived, will be arriving, or you have to have faith that you'll find someone like just uh, you'll find someone just like the Knight of Pentacles. Or this can be you trying your best to transform yourself into a Knight of Pentacles, or hoping that Taurus is going to be this Knight of Pentacles, practical, steady, committed. And for some reason, I'm always feeling that this Knight of Pentacles may be you transforming into one, or Taurus transforming into a Knight of Pentacles, or someone new arriving within the Aquarius season. So watch out from January 22 to February 19. So let's see. Just comment down below if I'm correct. Okay, now if you're going to do just that, have faith, or maybe try to transform yourself into a very practical, steady, and committed person, the possible outcome will be Three of Cups reversed. You're going to take the project, the goal, the investment seriously, because this is the party card, the YOLO card. So um, there will be a need for you to take things seriously. And let's see, to clarify, Three of Cups reverse is this one, Knight of Cups. So if you'll notice, the first card is Knight of Cups reversed, then the final card is, excuse me, Knight of Cups upright. So there's going to be someone who will transform himself into a better partner, a better person, or a better business uh, partner. So there. Knight of Cups is also the party goer card, but unlike the Knight of Cups reverse, this is someone who cannot control his or her urges. Again, disregard the gender, concentrate on the energy. So this this can be someone who cannot control their urges. If they want to drink, they'll drink. If they want to get high, they'll get high. If they want to have sex, they'll do it. But Knight of Cups is, I will party once the job is done. And it's clarifying the Three of Cups reversed. So this can be someone who will take the responsibilities seriously and party when it's um, uh, and then he or she is going to party and relax when it's the right time. So there. That's for you, Cancer and Taurus. Now, if you like that part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, for you and Gemini. So, oh, just a minute. Okay, Four of Pentacles jumped off, but I'm not done asking the question yet. So let's see if this part will come out again. Any messages, please, regarding Cancer and his or her relationship with Gemini for the rest of 2020. This card wants to come up. Page of Wands upright. So this is about communication, expression, good news from afar, or a child, and another child card, Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is about studies, examinations, trainings. And Page of Wands is about good news from afar. So maybe you've taken some sort of maybe an interview, uh, examination, training, and then you're going to finally hear an update, a good update from about it. So this can be a Gemini. This can be someone you took with Gemini, and you're waiting for an update about it. Or since this is a baby card, I mean these two are baby cards, so maybe a child is going to be born, or a child is going to give. I mean, a child is going to be very significant between you and Gemini for the 2020, for the rest of 2020. So let's see. Um, The advice is Six of Wands reversed. Try to calm down um, if you're feeling very proud about this good news, or maybe this good news is going to require you to have a okay very big responsibility. And Six of Wands is, as an advice, means that you should not pass um, your obligations to other people. If you are being obligated to do something, do it yourself. Do not order somebody else to do it for you. Because usually the Six of Wands, well, Six of Wands is victory. Six of Wands reversed is failure. So that's the reason why you should decline from ordering other people into doing what is uh, or doing, how am I going to say it? It's like you're not supposed to pass your responsibilities, your chores to other people, because that may be the reason that you're going to fail. Because you didn't know how the other person did it, if they actually handled it, if they actually did it correctly, and that's the reason why you're going to fail. So that's the advice of Six of Wands reversed. But to clarify, that is Six of Swords upright and Nine of Pentacles upright. So maybe um you need to be away, but Nine of Pentacles is about enjoying what you have. So maybe if you need to travel for pleasure, maybe to enjoy your money, to enjoy your reward or whatever, do not leave the chores that are unfinished. Just a moment. Okay, so it's like if after the good news, Cancer, you are being rewarded, there's something out of your hard work that you want to enjoy and you're planning to leave, do not try to leave when something that has been assigned to you is unfinished. Especially if you're going to leave that task to Gemini, because you'll never know what Gemini does, right? So, um, so yeah, it's like you're going to receive good news, and you might want to enjoy the rewards, the recognition, the promotion, perhaps the raise, and you're planning to leave. And Six of Swords is also leaving something behind after you've given your all. So it's like maybe you want to leave after giving instructions, everything that you need to provide. But then the Six of Wands is here, so maybe you need to cancel that travel, perhaps, especially if it's not needed, if it's not necessary, because especially if you're going to leave it to a Gemini, because the possible outcome. Let me see if I'm correct. I have a scenario on in my mind. Ready? Now two. Okay. Follow your intuition. So if you have an intuition that Gemini is going to do something that is totally not within your directions, then please don't leave and finish this task first. So there. That's for you, Cancer, and the rest of Zodiac. Um, your 2020 with a Gemini. Now, if you like the part of the reading, please uh, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, for your 2020 with a fellow Cancer, How is your 2020 going to be with a fellow Cancer? Ten of Wands reversed. So finally, the responsibilities, burdens that are going to be uh, free, or that's going to be let go. And this has got something to do with Two of Cups. Why? Hmm. So a burden. Just a moment. My dog's very noisy. Okay, let's check the advice first before I try to say anything. Burdens regarding Two of Cups, or maybe the burden is you being single, Cancer, and then finally the burden will be let go because you're finally finding someone like a soulmate or a lover, perhaps. And let me see. The advice is have faith, have hope that things are going to be fine. And this can also mean that you and a fellow Cancer are maybe married, and the burden is you cannot seem to conceive. You've been together for so long, and your wife's not, or you're not getting pregnant, or your wife's not getting pregnant, and finally you'll find this is a child card as well. Something is going to, or a child is going to arrive within your lives. But to clarify that, let me just check. So if you and a fellow Cancer are a married couple, there's a big possibility that you within this year you're going to have a child. Or if you're not married and you've been single for so long, 2020 is an indication that, I mean, in 2020, you might find someone who is a fellow Cancer to be your lover. And the Sun card is an overall prosperity card. Queen of Swords reversed. So maybe someone is preventing the two of you to be together, but Ten of Wands reversed is a burden card. So maybe this is the burden. Someone trying to break you off with a lover or with a romantic prospect, and it's not going to work. So you just have to have faith. And if you're going to do just that, pray and be hopeful that things will go all right. The Emperor is the outcome, so you'll be able to have control on your situation with a fellow Cancer. So there. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So there. That's for you, Cancer, and a fellow Cancer. If you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to Cancer and Leo. Now, Cancer and Leo. Any messages, please, regarding the rest of 2020 forecast for Cancer and Leo? Okay, Seven of Wands. Don't give up. Stand your ground. That is what's going to happen between you and Leo. Maybe you and Leo are enemies or competitors, or maybe you and Leo are partners, and both of you are trying your best to stand your ground and defend whatever it is that you own or you have together. Now, to clarify, the Seven of Wands is Ten of Swords reversed. So maybe there is something that you thought just ended, but then you're going to see some possibilities of maybe reconciliation or reconnection in order to clarify things between you and the Leo. So there, take it whoever resonates. Now, let's see. What is the advice regarding this connection? Three of Swords, reversed. You have to move on from the disappointments because we have Ten of Swords reversed. So there have been some sort of a backstabbing, betrayal, maybe in the past, and both of you are going to tackle the issue together. Maybe together with someone outside the partnership who disappointed you, or maybe this is you. This is just purely between you and Leo. Maybe Leo disappointed you. Maybe you disappointed Leo. Take it however it resonates. So now the advice is for you to let go of the past, move on, let go of the heartache, and have faith that you will be able to handle the situation no matter what that may be. Queen of Wands is the all around queen. Like, try to, whatever situation that you put this Queen of Wands, he or she is going to make sure that um, she is going to handle the situation based on what is needed. So this is the versatile queen. She can be financially independent, she can be emotionally stable, and very logical as well. So be this Queen of Wands. So if there is something that Leo wants to um, clarify with you, do not run away from this person. Do not run away from Leo. Do not try to ignore Leo. Because the Queen of Wands is someone who can actually explain herself. And as an upright queen, something must have been done to break you apart. So try to listen first. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is the devil reversed. So there's something very negative between you and Leo that you're going to let go this 2020. So I'm sensing that there is someone who's trying to ruin your reputation towards Leo and vice versa. Someone is trying to ruin Leo's reputation towards you. And there's going to be some sort of uh, an epiphany or a realization that Leo is actually innocent of whatever it is that you've heard about him or her. So the backstabbing, the disappointment before is not actually going to end there. There's something that you need to know first. There's something that you need to hear first in order for you to move on from this, and the grudge it will be erased. So yeah, it seems like you have to talk to Leo first, or maybe this is someone outside the partnership. Maybe you and Leo are hearing something about someone trying to sabotage the connection, or trying to do something nasty towards you and Leo if you're partners. But then in 2020, you will be hearing that that person is actually innocent, and that person didn't do anything to harm you and Leo. So there. Take it whoever it resonates. So the first scenario, maybe you and Leo had broke up or had been disconnected emotionally um, or socially, because there's someone um, by someone who tries to backstab the two of you. It's like someone outside the partnership is trying to ruin your connection with Leo. And then this year, you're going to find out that none of it is true. And second scenario, you and Leo are against someone, and then you'll finally find out that that someone is only being how am I going to say, that someone is actually not do anything sorry, that someone is actually not doing anything against you and Leo. So there, take it however it resonates. So there, let's proceed. If you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to you and your 2020 with uh, Virgo. So there, Leo. How is your 2020 going to be with the Virgo? Oops. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So there's going to be financial stability between you and Leo. I mean, you and Virgo. Or maybe you and Virgo and a Leo because I mentioned Leo. So take it however it resonates. If it's Leo, it's Leo. It's Virgo, it's Virgo. Maybe there is a group consisting of you, a Leo, and this Virgo. So, Queen of Pentacles, a financial stability, because something that has been hidden from you is going to be disclosed. So, someone's sneaking, cheating, stealing, and it's going to be known now by you and a Leo, or maybe this Virgo is the one trying to hide something from you. So, first scenario, maybe you and Virgo are partners and someone cheating outside the partnership. Someone outside the partnership is cheating against you and Virgo, or maybe you are trying to sneak something uh, from Virgo, or Virgo is trying to sneak something from you. Take it however it resonates. Now, what's the advice? Okay, the advice, Knight of Swords upright, an unexpected guest or an unexpected opportunity, and it has got something to do with Two of Cups. So a partnership. So you have Knight of Swords as an advice is you have to be prepared to whatever is going to happen, whoever is going to arrive unexpectedly, and make sure that you know who is your partner within the situation, who is the person that you're very comfortable to seek help from within this connection. So if this is Virgo is trying to sneak something from you, then you must, um, if you are partners, especially if you're business partners, and whatever it is that he or she stole from you, or maybe he or she did not tell you, then prepare yourself to be uh, to prepare yourself to do something, or prepare yourself to decide on something based on partnership. But it's like you need to you need to trust whoever this is sneaking. If this is Virgo trying to steal or sneak something from you, you need to prepare yourself into trusting Virgo again. At the same time, trying to expect something unexpected to happen. Because maybe Virgo is not telling you everything once this thing has been disclosed. Or if you and Virgo are partners, it's like you have to come up with an agreement between you and Virgo on how to handle this sneaky stealing person outside the partnership, and then try to come up with a strategy wherein if something unexpected happens or someone unexpectedly show up, you'll be able to do something about it um, as partners. And if this is you trying to sneak something or stealing something from Virgo, and you disclose whatever it is that you try not to tell Virgo, then this is a warning that he or she may be, he or she may seem to trust you, but he or she is also expecting the unexpected. Like the sword has been drawn already. Like if you do something sneaky again, the sword has been drawn. So there. First scenario, if Virgo is the one stealing and sneaking something, trying to hide something, you have to prepare yourself to um, do something unexpected. It's like on the surface you have to make it look like you still trust them, but you're preparing for a plan B, plan C, plan D if something unexpected happens, and vice versa. If you're the one sneaking and stealing from Virgo, then this is a warning that you are being watched. It may seem like this Virgo is trusting you, but no, she's not. And if this sneaking and stealing person is outside the partnership, then this is someone that you have to come up with a plan B, plan C, plan D with Virgo. It's like you have to come up with a synchronized plan. What are we going to do if this person is going to steal from us again? What are we going to do if this person is going to sneak something out of our how am I going to say? What are we going to do if this person is going to hide something again from us? So that's what you need to do. Take it however it resonates. Now, possible outcome if you're going to do just that. Okay, I pulled up two. The suspicion that the whoever is being wary about being lied to again is going to be handled, and there is something that you can do about it now. Maybe before you're just suspecting something, but you don't have an evidence. But now you can call that person out because it has been disclosed that he or she indeed is stealing something, is sneaking something from you. So if you have any doubts, suspicions, you can talk about it now because you already knew that it actually happened before. So there. That's for you, Virgo. Cancer and your 2020 with Virgo. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with Libra. 2020 with Libra. How is your 2020 going to be with a Libra? Okay, this card wants to come up. Five of Wands reverse, defeat, clarified by oh, clarified by the Sun. So there's failure, there's defeat, there's a need to give in to a situation, but in the near future, you're going to um, feel glad that you did for some reason. So this may be a situation against Libra. You're defeated against Libra, or maybe Libra defeated you about something, or maybe the two of you feel defeated about something. But eventually, you're going to realize that it's better that you've been defeated, or else you're not going to learn anything from it. Now, the advice is Page of Cups. Learn, study, exam, test, train. So, there is something that, for some reason, there's a child again. A Page of Cups is a child card, and the Sun card is a child card. So, maybe just when you thought you've been defeated and you can no longer conceive, then just before you give up, finally there's a baby coming in. So let's see. Okay, clarify. Page of Cups, it's King of Cups, and Seven of Pentacles reversed. So it's like you have to gather all of the things that you need to learn, all the things that you need to train yourself to, all the things that you need to test in order for you to find out which among them is applicable in your situation. Seven of Pentacles upright is waiting for the results after a seed has been planted. Reversed is there's already a result. So maybe there has been an assessment about this situation before, and you already took note of the things that can possibly happen if you do different things. Um, it's like you've already been through the situation before. You already know what's the possibilities, and now the same thing is happening again, and you need to reapply whatever it is you learned from the past. So there. So if I'm going to put an example, it's like um, let's say for example a job interview, and you failed before, and then upon failing, you realize that you should have researched more about the company. Maybe you've researched more about the best way to answer the questions, or what are the usual answers this specific questions get, and how to come up or how to come out um, differently from the rest. And now you're finally going to do another interview in a different company, and whatever it is you've learned from that failure from the first company, you're going to apply it. So I think that's what you need to do. Try to look back to whatever it is that you've failed before, may it be with a Libra or against a Libra, whatever it is you've learned from a situation with a Libra. Just try to reevaluate the situation. Maybe it's going to happen again, or it's happening now. Whatever it is that you've learned from the past, again with the Libra or against the Libra, it's going to be applicable now. So you have to come up with a strategy based on based on what happened in the past. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Queen of Wands. Confidence, independence, being able to handle whatever situation that comes through you. So that's the Queen of Wands. You'll be able to handle whatever it is that you come up with. So there. I guess that'll be all. Yeah, that's about it. So that's for you, Cancer, and your 2020 with a Libra. So there's something Libra taught you. There's something that Libra maybe unconsciously taught you, or when he or she defeated you before. Try to go back to that situation. So there. That's for you, Cancer and the Libra. If you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Scorpio. Put the timestamps first. Now, with the Scorpio, what is your 2020 going to be with a Scorpio? Page of Wands, good news. Regarding what? Clarify Page of Wands, please. Knight of Pentacles upright. So, Knight of Pentacles is the slowest night. So um, if this is an opportunity regarding business, perhaps, or work or travel, Knight of Pentacles may be someone that you've been wanting to hear from. It's like you're very curious how are they going to tackle the situation, but they're too slow. And it seems, for some reason, I'm feeling that Cancer, you you have given up on hearing something from this Scorpio, and then finally, just when you were about to give up, a good news is going to reach you. So maybe this is good news from a Scorpio. Take it however it resonates. Or maybe there is something that you want Scorpio to evaluate from you. I mean for you, but you're not hearing anything from him or her. For some reason, I would like to say him, but yeah, disregard gender. But just when you're about to start something new, or just forget it. Page of Wands is going to arrive. There's going to be good news from this Scorpio. Or maybe you and Scorpio are partners, and you're wanting to hear something, or you're waiting for an update about something, and just when the two of you are about to give up, here it comes. So there. Now let's see. What is the advice? Page of Pentacles reverse. Clarified by King of Swords upright. So there there is a need for you to be logical about your situation. It seems like you and Scorpio are waiting for an update, a good news regarding money. Maybe this is a loan, because the Page of Wands is something that um, indicates bad news about money or business. It's like you're waiting for a certain amount of money. It's going to come either delayed or lesser than what you expected, and you're going to need financial advisor for it. King of Swords is someone who offers professional service. So maybe this thing about money, that two of you, either you and Scorpio are both analyzing about, or maybe you are waiting for Scorpio to come up with a solution, or maybe Scorpio is waiting for you to come up with a solution, and then finally you've heard that there is something good that you may want to try. Whatever this good news is about, and I'm sensing it's all about travel and money and business. Um, it seems like you have to slow down. It doesn't mean that it's there, it's available, it's practical to avail the service or to get the product. So you need a financial advisor for this. So this is someone, if I'm going to give clues about this person's personality, King of Swords is someone who's very professional, not too talkative, very like a loner type. If you're going to seek financial advisors, it's best that you search for someone who's male, or if it's a woman, someone um, who is exuding masculine energy. Maybe she's boyish, she's very assertive than the usual women financial advisors. And the King of Swords does not necessarily contact you for nothing. The King of Swords is just pure logic. If there's nothing that he needs from you, he's not going to text you or call you or chat you or anything. If King of Swords have a very logical question about the situation, then that's when this person is going to contact you. So if you're looking for a financial advisor, best thing, the best person for that is someone who's silent, very quiet, very aloof and detached, logical, not excitable, and very straightforward and direct with his or her approach. So not no wishy-washy questions. Just what you need. This is what I can provide. This is what I think you should do. Are you open about what I'm suggesting? If not, say so. If yes, say so. That's the type of person that you need to go to. For some reason, I really think you need a financial advisor for whatever situation you are having with the Scorpio. Or maybe, uh, I hate it when this happens. Just a moment, my card jumped off. Okay, now if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Two of Wands. So there will be two different approaches about one topic, one goal. So this is the partnership card. So you and Scorpio are going to come up with a solution together. And for some reason, I would like to check the bottom of the card, Knight of Swords. There will be an unexpected guest or unexpected person to arrive in order to help you with this, or an unexpected opportunity for you to handle this um, financial problem. So there. That's for you, Cancer and a fellow. I mean, a fellow. Cancer and the Scorpio. Now, if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's proceed to Sagittarius. Now, Cancer and Sagittarius is 2020 forecast, please. Okay. Possible situation with the Sagittarius. Page of Swords upright. So, for some reason, I would like to say stalking. Someone's trying to take note of things that you do. Maybe Sagittarius is doing this, or maybe you, Cancer, is trying to take note of what Sagittarius is doing, or maybe you and Sagittarius are being observed by someone outside the partnership. Now clarified by the Page of Cups, which is the study card. So maybe you are trying to study the Sagittarius tactic, and vice versa. Or maybe there is someone outside the partnership trying to observe and study your tactic with a Sagittarius partner. So take it away where it resonates. Now, the advice is King of Wands reversed. Do not try to stay in a situation that you don't like, or just because you're too lazy or too um, what's it discouraged to look for another better option. You're just going to stay in your situation. That's the King of Wands reversed. Four of Wands reversed. So if you're not comfortable with your situation, leave. For some reason, it seems like you and Sagittarius are in a partnership with someone else. I'm sensing the third scenario, that someone outside the partnership is trying to observe you and you're not comfortable about it. Maybe a lot of people have been asking too many fishy questions and you don't like it. The advice is for you to not endure it, especially if you're not being given a chance to explore your capabilities in an environment when everyone's trying to observe what you're going to do next. So just leave if you can. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome, Three of Swords reversed, something that you need to move on from will be available. Maybe you're being, um, okay, Queen of Wands reversed. I mean, upright. So, yeah, you'll be able to find your confidence if you're going to leave the environment, the situation, the home. Home is for once, but reverse. Maybe you are in a situation or a home or an environment that you're not very comfortable with. Maybe a lot of people are being nosy about your situation. May it be alone or with Sagittarius, or maybe Sagittarius is the one being too nosy about your situation. So if you're not comfortable, Cancer, do your best to leave the situation because that's the only way for you to retrieve your self confidence and your independence if you're going to leave the situation. So there, that's for you, Cancer, and a Sagittarius. Now, if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's proceed to Capricorn. What is your 2020 going to be with a Capricorn? I just noticed that the waves are getting bigger, so I'm living near the ocean, so excuse it. Just when I have the opportunity to record this thing, suddenly the waves are bigger now, so I hope you understand. Now, let's proceed. You and a Capricorn, possible 2020 situation. King of Cups upright, clarified by the Hermit. So maybe um, so three scenarios. First scenario, maybe you are being the Hermit, Cancer. You're wanting to be alone. You're wanting to meditate and be on your own, pray, and try to evaluate your life alone, wanting to think. Or this can be Capricorn doing this. And here's the thing: someone is being the Hermit, being aloof, detached, isolating himself or herself in order to think and meditate on maybe his or her life's big questions. And someone is just trying to be patient about it. They're just trying to stabilize their emotional reaction towards this isolation. So maybe there are three scenarios here. Either you, Cancer, is the hermit trying to be alone, and Capricorn is doing their best to understand you, or vice versa. Capricorn is the one wanting to be alone and evaluate his or her life's big questions, and you are being understanding about it. Or maybe you and Capricorn are being understanding about this person outside the partnership who seem to be disregarding your presence, disregarding you and Capricorn's presence. So let's see what is the advice regarding this situation. Queen of Cups reversed. So don't try to emotionally manipulate this person. Ten of Swords reversed. So there is someone within the situation who is trying to play the victim, when in fact he or she is the one who disappointed this hermit, whoever that may be. So, Cancer, if you're the one who disappointed Capricorn, do not try to emotionally manipulate Capricorn. Or if Capricorn is trying to play the victim and you're the one trying to isolate yourself, do not allow this Capricorn to emotionally blackmail you. Or if you and Capricorn are partners and you're being tired about this hermit trying to shut you off, do not try emotional manipulation to get this hermit back to its usual self. Because it seems like whoever this hermit may be, this person really needs the alone time, really needs the isolation, the meditation, the prayer. So do not interrupt with this hermit's alone time and his or her detachment from you, or maybe the rest of the social circle that he or she usually have. So if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is okay. Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles. There is something that the two of you are wishing for, and I think this is the Hermit, because the Hermit is a Virgo card. And King of Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So maybe if you're just going to allow this person to meditate on his or her own, eventually he or she is going to come back much more grounded, much more practical, much more um, positive and optimistic than ever. So just if it's taking a lot of time for this person to, you know, accept you within his or her circle again, then leave him be. Allow him that, because it's his or her life, it's his or her own mental health that he or she is going to handle. So if he or she does not want to connect with you, whoever this hermit may be, allow him that alone time. So there. That's for you, Cancer, and a Capricorn. Now, if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's proceed to your 2020 with a with an Aquarius. Okay. So, situation with an Aquarius: doubts, fears, suspicions, the moon, clarified by Nine of Swords reversed. So, Nine of Swords reversed is letting go of anxieties and worries. Um, imagining, uh, imagining, letting go of yourself, imagining the worst case scenario. So, let me pull up the cards first before I try to say anything else. The advice is the Six of Pentacles. I don't think that needs any clarification. Possible outcome is Page of Pentacles reversed. So there's something that you're just trying to hide. Maybe on the surface, Cancer, you look like you're still worried, you're still doubtful, but for some reason you're actually not worried. You're actually not doubtful about yourself. There is no anxieties that I'm seeing here. It's reversed. It's like you already know the possible thing that can happen. You're no longer worried, but for some reason, you want to look like you're worried. Or maybe this is Aquarius. Aquarians can be very unpredictable, so maybe they are just trying to act like they're worried, but they'd actually um, analyze the possibilities of the situation, and they know that there's nothing to worry about. They just act like they are worried. And it seems like whoever's trying to pretend that they are worried, they are trying to do it. For some reason, I'm sensing it is Aquarius pretending to be worried. It seems like this whoever's pretending to be worried is just waiting for the other person to do something. It's like they're trying to observe what are they going to do if they act like that. And for some reason, I'm sensing it's Aquarius who's trying to do this in order to check you, Cancer, if you're going to do something about it, if you're going to reciprocate something that Aquarius is expecting you to reciprocate. Because the advice is to reciprocate, to give back what you think the partner or the other person, in this case Aquarius, deserves. So maybe in the past, whenever you're anxious, whenever you're worried about something, you have suspicions and doubts about your situation or yourself, Aquarius may be the one who always lifts you up, the only one who always tells you not to worry, to be positive, and try to make you laugh about the situation. And now he or she is trying to pretend to be the doubtful one and see if you're going to be the one who'll do the same. If you're going to return the favor, that's what I'm trying to say. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Page of Pentacles reversed. So there is bad news about something that has started. So maybe if you're going to reciprocate, if you're going to give back the same treatment, there's bad news that you need to learn, that you need to know about. Let me clarify this Page of Cups. I mean Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. This is too many, but I'm uh, compelled to read them all. First card is Four of Cups upright. So maybe this good news is um, this bad news about money is going to trigger something that you don't want to do or you don't want to happen. It's like there's something that you don't want to do, even if the heavens are giving it to you, you're not accepting it. Then Queen of Cups, emotional stability, lovers, and Ace of Swords. So maybe this Aquarius is a romantic prospect or wanting to be a romantic prospect, but you're not having it. And like, no, not this person. Never. I don't like this person. But Queen of Cups is someone who tries to maintain emotional stability. It seems like, no, I'm not having that cup. I'm not having that emotional offer. Maybe because of this Page of Pentacles reversed. Maybe because you know that this person has no money or cannot provide you stability, and you're a Cancer, you're all about stability. So maybe no, never. But emotionally, you're considering it, and then eventually there's lovers. You will consider it even if you actually have no clarity on how to proceed if you're going to accept this person. So there, take it however it resonates. It seems like uh, this test, this this pretending to be worried is something that Aquarius is trying to do to check if you're a good partner, to check if you are a good romantic prospect. But I'm seeing the lovers here, so maybe at first you were like, no, I'm not going to consider what you're offering, I'm not going to consider, I'm not going to think about it. But eventually, it's either you're going to be lovers or you're going to be partners about something that you do not consider yourself to be in. So it can be romantic, it can be business, or it can be something else. It's like you're just going to give in even if you don't like it. Even if you don't um if it even if it's not clear to you where is this heading. So there. Take it however it resonates. Yeah. Take it however it resonates. And if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's interesting. Okay, now let's proceed to Pisces. Cancer. What's your 2020 going to be with Pisces? Nine of Cups upright. So a wish fulfilled, and it has got something to do with Wheel of Fortune, a change in the situation, a transition, or a level up of a situation. Now, the advice is Justice reversed, Two of Swords upright, and Seven of Pentacles upright. So there is something unfair being done to you, maybe by Pisces, or maybe you're doing unfair to Pisces, or maybe someone outside the partnership between you and Pisces. So take it however it resonates. Something unfair is going on, and if you're going to just discard reverse is also an indication that if you're considering trying to take legal actions about something, it's not the right time. You have to think twice and try to assess the situation. So that's what you need to do. It's either against the Pisces, with the Pisces, or yeah, with the Pisces. So try to analyze whatever unfair thing is going on between within the situation, and what else? Yeah, think twice. Try to analyze the pros and cons of whatever it is that you're going to do, either against a Pisces or with a Pisces. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome, Eight of Cups upright, there is sadness upon walking away from something. The Lovers, in order for you to find your real counterpart within the situation. So it's like finally you're going to the change I'm seeing here is that you're going to finally have a chance to assess what is it you're going to do about something unfair being done within the situation. Again, with it can be with a Pisces or against the Pisces. And then upon assessing your situation, if you're going, what are I mean, upon assessing the situation, you'll be able to walk away from people who no longer serve your cause, and you will be able to find someone who can actually support you with whatever goal you have in mind. And Lover's card is also about harmony. So maybe there is something unfair going on. trying to disrupt your connection with Pisces, or maybe trying Pisces is trying to disrupt your connection with someone else, and you'll be able to look into the situation more thoroughly. Then you'll assess what to do next. And for some reason, you're going to leave someone in order to retain harmony. So it's either you're going to leave Pisces, or you're going to leave someone who disrupts your connection with Pisces. Okay, so the here's the outcome. Scenario one, you're going to leave someone, maybe the one disrupting your connection with Pisces, so you can be with Pisces and maintain harmony within each other's connection, or you will be leaving Pisces to stay with someone within your same level of energy, in order for you to find your real counterpart or your real partner within whatever situation this may be. So this can be romantic, this can also be, for some reason I'm sensing familial, something about the family or friends or social circle, like someone's trying to be unfair by giving maybe unfair criticisms, gossip, in order for you to feel bad about Pisces. And then you'll finally find out that something is not true, something is unfair, something is done to manipulate you, or to manipulate Pisces, or to manipulate both you and Pisces. So there, take it however it resonates. And if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for choose a number readings for future readings, pick a cards, and choose a number is like pick a cards. It's just that I don't have a camera yet to focus on the stacks, but I will be buying one. So if you have any suggestions for choose a number readings, just comment down below. And if any of my readings are actually resonating, I will be glad to hear your situation. Comment down below. Okay, that'll be all. Thank you so much, Cancer, and I hope you'll have a very good 2020 um, year of the metal rat. Okay, so that'll be all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice one.